welcome to Veda ASMR. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you're having a very good day or night, whatever time it is where you are when you're watching this. Today, I am very excited about this video because I'm going to be sharing with you more treats from Trader Joe's. Yay! And this is a full bag of snack foods, which are my favorite thing in the whole world. I love snack foods, so I'm really excited to be trying these today. Not only are they snack foods, but they are things that I have never tried before from Trader Joe's. So I'm going to show them to you, give you an idea of what they are, and then test them and rate them for you. So if you are not a fan of eating videos, I totally understand. I'm going to try to keep the chewing and mouth sounds to sort of a minimum if I can. But if that's something that you do not enjoy, there are many other videos on my channel for you to take a look at. However, if you want to see some new snacks and that doesn't bother you, then here we are. Okay, so I just got back. Well, first of all, let me say, I normally have two microphones, except in some of my role plays. However, the other one is fine. She's okay. Don't worry about her. But for ease of setup today, I'm going to be working with just the one microphone. So we are in mono sound. Just because with two microphones, I don't have a lot of room to maneuver. And I also thought you would probably get too much sound in just your left ear because I have the bag and stuff over here. So just the one microphone today, but don't worry, I still have both of them, and the other one will be coming back, just not for this video. So with that said, I don't know if you really needed to or wanted to know that, but let's get into the snacks, shall we? Okay. So the first snack I have pulled out of the bag are these Plantain Crisps, crispy plantain slices. I've had plantain chips from Trader Joe's before, but these ones seem to be thinner. If you can see on the package, they look thinner. These are twice fried plantains, go by different names in different countries, but they all have one thing in common. They are unusually crispy, savory treats that are perfect for snacking and dipping. Ours are thinner and crunchier than most and are perfect with your favorite dip, salsa, guacamole, or alongside soup, salad, or chili. Enjoy them in place of any of your favorite chips. So these look more potato chip-like, a little bit thinner. I like the taste of plantain chips, so I'm excited to try these, but I like that they're thinner and crispier, because I think plantain chips can be a little bit hard to chew. So I'm ready to try these. I think they'll be good. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Like I didn't buy them all. Okay. Now this was an intriguing flavor combination. These are organic frosted toaster pastries. Cherry pomegranate flavor. And so they look like just like Pop-Tarts, right? I actually really like Pop-Tarts. I know they're terrible for you and I don't really eat them, but they're delicious. But these are cherry pomegranate flavor, and I love cherry and I love pomegranate, so I thought this would be a very interesting choice. So it says, a far cry from typical toaster pastries. Trader Joe's organic frosted toaster pastries are made with organic ingredients like organic wheat flour, organic cane sugar, an organic fruit puree. You could say they're organically delicious, and there's one surefire way to find out. Pop one in the toaster, remove, eat, and you'll be glad you did. So, that sounds delicious. I am not going to be toasting them, just because they're the only thing in here that would need to be cooked, so I'm not going to bother with it, but I don't toast Pop-Tarts either, so it'll be an apples to apples comparison. I love gripping sounds. Normally that's not really sounds themselves aren't really triggers for me. I really just like voice, but I like gripping sounds a lot. Okay. Next, this is a crinkly one. Okay, this is everything but the bagel seasoned kettle cooked potato chips. Yummy. So these are going to be super crunchy because they're kettle cooked, but they have that everything but the bagel seasoning on them. And if you haven't gotten that from Trader Joe's, oh my gosh, you need to go get some. You need to get some. Like, oh my gosh, so good. It is basically like the flavor of an everything bagel. So it has like sesame seeds and poppy seeds and garlic and onion and salt. It's a seasoning mix. It is very good, so I think this will be delicious on potato chips. The back says, reach inside and you will find potato chips with something more. Everything but the bagel for sure. Garlic and onion for flavor that's full, with poppy and sesame seeds too. Reach back in, you'll want another. A new chip love you'll sure discover. That's cute. So, I think these will be delicious. I love potato chips. I love potatoes. And I like their everything but the bagel seasoning a lot. I put it on my avocado toast. That's how I usually do my toast. I do it with pumpernickel bread sometimes, or sometimes like a whole wheat. And then I mash the avocado right onto the bread. And then I put the everything but the bagel seasoning on top of the avocado. And sometimes I add a fried egg, and that makes it just perfect. So good. Okay, so the cashier and the cashiers at Trader Joe's are always sweethearts. The cashier told me that these are amazing and that I will be sad that I only got one, so we'll see. I might have to pick up another sometime. So this is the chocolate covered wafer cookie with peanut butter filling. They had just a plain chocolate one, but I decided to go with the peanut butter flavor because I really like peanut butter, especially with chocolate. This one doesn't have any little cutesy information on the package, but this looks more like a candy bar type deal, so kind of snack food, kind of candy, right? What's the difference? So I'll be trying this. Looks delicious, just as everything else does. And next item. Okay. So these looked really cool. These are chili spiced mango. Sweetened dried mango with chili seasoning. And this is not typically something I'd go for. If I'm gonna get dried fruit, it's always unsweetened. Preferably without sulfur added. I just like it better that way. But I thought this sounded really interesting and I wanted to try something fun for the video. So this does have added sugar, quite a bit of added sugar. And it has, let's see, mango, just mango, cane sugar, citric acid, calcium chloride, chili seasoning, which is paprika, sugar, sea salt, citric acid, and red pepper. So, those are the ingredients in this. I think it'll have an interesting flavor, and I think the salt too is going to be kind of nice with this. I thought of this when I saw this. I thought of a drink I had last week. I had a margarita at a Mexican restaurant, and it was cucumber jalapeno. So it had jalapenos in it, and it had a really interesting like spice mix on the rim. It was really good. And I don't usually like spicy and sweet things, but I liked that, so I thought I'd give the chili spice mango a try. Okay. Another one. These are bite-sized crispy cookies filled with Belgian chocolate. So they kind of just look like crispy little wafer cookies with chocolate inside. No fun info on the package. It does say they have chocolate, which is sugar, cocoa mass, milk fat, fat-reduced cocoa powder, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, I'm not sure how you say that, natural vanilla flavor. Then they have wheat flour and oil blend, powdered sugar, salt, glucose syrup, rapeseed lecithin, skim milk powder, sugared eggs, leavening, which is sodium bicarbonate, and ammonium bicarbonate. Sounds delicious. No, not really, but the cookies look delicious, and I'm sure those ingredients made them that way, so I'll try these out. Couple more. Another cookie selection. These are cookie thins, Mayor Lemon. Is it Meyer Lemon or Mayor Lemon? I'm not sure. No artificial colors or flavors, no preservatives. This has information on the back. It says, cookie thins. How can a cookie be so astonishingly thin, yet so chock full of lemony goodness? It's our time-honored old-world recipe straight out of the days of yore. We've scoured the universe for abundantly juicy lemons and fresh ingredients to squeeze into these thrilling thins. Here are some lemon-loving facts to whet your appetite. Okay, so here's some fun facts about lemons. Are you ready? Feeling good. 19th century sailors used lemons to help maintain good health. Sounds good to us. Pucker up. During the European resistance, fashionable ladies used lemon juice to redden their lips. That sounds awful. It sounds like they were giving themselves chemical burns. Okay. The elusive and exclusive lemon. Lemons were once so rare, kings presented them as gifts to each other. That's cute. Trader Joe's Mayor Lemon Old World Recipe Cookie Thins. Thin is the new cookie. So these seem kind of nice. I love that kings used to give each other lemons. I think that's so cute. Okay. Trying to find space for all my snacks. Okay. Scraping the bottom of the bag. These are cheese sticks. Cheddar. And these look very flaky, like croissant dough. I'm sure they're very crispy. Trader Joe's cheese sticks are unique, savory treats made from plentiful amounts of Asiago and cheddar cheese and layers of sourdough. Yeah. Then they're twisted and baked twice to perfection. Perfect as a snack, appetizer, or for dipping, the crispy, rich, cheesy flavor renders any recipe memorable. For a special treat, just warm them in the oven and enjoy them with your favorite salsa, soup, or salad. So it sounds like you can warm them kind of like a breadstick. So are both fruit items. So this is apple raspberry dried fruit bars. So I'm assuming this is kind of like a fruit leather. Just has apple puree, seedless raspberry puree, ascorbic acid, 2 preserved. And this is 2 servings. Yeah, sure. But it's just dried fruit in bar form. I used to love fruit leather when I was younger, but I think it used to be pretty expensive. Trader Joe's, it's very affordable, so that's good. And I have these apple fruit snacks with apple puree concentrate and honey crisp apple juice concentrate. Nothing cute on here. The ingredients are apple puree concentrate, honey crisp apple juice, natural apple flavor, citrus pectin, lemon juice concentrate, and apple fiber. And they're supposed to be cute little apple shapes. And I do have one more item, but it is up in the freezer, and I will get it at the end of the video because I don't want them to melt. They are the hold the cone mini ice cream cones in the flavor coffee bean. I think might just be coffee, but I think it's coffee bean. I'll let you know when I go and get it, but I love coffee ice cream. And in my last Trader Joe's video, a lot of people gave me recommendations in the comments, and somebody said to try those little ice creams, so I thought I would. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna start with probably the loudest item, and I think that'll be these everything but the bagel chips. So let me just scoot over here away from the microphone to open this. That's not gonna work. I need scissors. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't want to go upstairs, so I'm using my hair cutting scissors again. There's hair on them from the wig, but not anymore. They're clean. Alright, so again, oh, they smell so good. That garlicky smell. Okay. So this is what they look like. Very well seasoned. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna chew right into the microphone, okay? That's very tasty. I hope the chewing's not too loud. It's super loud in my head, but I don't think it's carrying as much through the headphones. Oh man, it's really good. It's almost like, it almost has the taste too of like a buttery baked potato. It's really tasty. I like it. I don't know if these are going to be a permanent item. I doubt it. They kind of like, they'll have their staples, then they rotate some stuff. And I've seen before a nut mix with everything but the bagel seasoning, and I don't think they have that anymore, so I think they're just kind of rotating through the product and putting everything but the bagel seasoning on it. This probably looks so weird because I'm like leaning away from the mic, so I just don't crunch right in your ear. I don't generally like eating videos, but I do love food, so I'll watch them just for the food. So that's really good. Very tasty. I'd give those a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I'm not super picky, so probably a lot of this will get a 5 out of 5. Just water. They're pretty salty, but I like that in a potato chip. Okay, let's try something sweet. How about these little crispy cookies filled with Belgian chocolate? In a video recently, I was talking about my love of cookies. I think it was the brownie video. Yeah. And I had mentioned Potbelly Sandwich Shop's cookies. Oh my god, they're really good. If you have a Potbelly Sandwich Shops near you, get a cookie. I usually get the brownie cookie, but they were, I guess, maybe out, so they gave me a sugar cookie, and it was so good. I don't usually like sugar cookies, but this one was great. Okay, so here we go. Little bitty wafer with chocolate inside, and it's hard. Yeah, it's pretty hard. That's really good. I like the chocolate inside. It's like good dark chocolate. It tastes like, it's sort of, well, it's a lot like a Milano cookie, but if I remember correctly, because I haven't had them in years, the filling in this, I think, is a bit thicker than they are in the Milano cookies. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't had a Milano in a very long time, but I think the filling in this is thicker. It's very good. I'm making a mess. I think, again, this would be a 5 out of 5. They're really good. The serving size is only 3 cookies. They're tiny. I could never. Yeah, 3 cookies. I think because they have that thicker layer of chocolate, so they're a little bit more substantial, but they're a little bitty. I was already thirsty when I started the video, so any of the salty stuff is gonna get me, I think. I took a little nap on the couch earlier today, and I don't know what it is, but I always wake up dehydrated when I nap on the couch. It was for less than an hour too, so there's no excuse, but always dehydrated after couch naps. It might be because I usually have a cat on me. I like these a lot. Really good. Let's see. Let's try the other cookie, the Mayor Lemon. Do I have food all over my mouth? Let me see. Yep, I do. Sorry, guys. No manners. Alright. So these come in little sleeves, like Ritz crackers. and they seem to break pretty easily because the top one in each is broken. There. Alright. I'm trying to get it open without breaking all the cookies. Also, if you see crumbs flying, I'm gonna vacuum after. I have crumbs all over my desk right now from this food, so okay. These are super thin. You see that? Super thin. The serving size for these is 9 cookies, as it should be because they're so thin. I really like those too. That's delicious. They have a really good lemon flavor. Nice sweet lemon flavor. I want to compare them in taste to the Girl Scout lemon cookies, but that might just be because I don't think I've ever had another lemon cookie. So that might be the only reason I would compare the two, but I like them and I like how crispy they are. Five out of 5. And I think it's possible that I might actually be satisfied with only 9 cookies of these, because it takes a little bit to chew them. But I like these. They're very tasty. I'm gonna eat one more. And now, whenever I eat those, I'm gonna think of kings giving each other lemons as gifts. My anniversary is coming up. Happy anniversary, my love. Here's a lemon. Very good. Those like to settle in the teeth. That's fine. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let's do this apple raspberry dried fruit bar, huh? So, yep, that's fruit leather. It's thicker than the kind that I used to have when I was younger. Is it 2? Looks like it might actually be 2 bars put together. Yeah, there. It is. But I don't think you're really supposed to separate them. Maybe you are because it's 2 servings. So maybe you eat them separated. Alright, let's try this. I like the raspberries in there. It's sweet. It's not tart. It does have a little bit of like the tang though from the raspberry. That's really good. I approve of that flavor of the fruit leather. And the texture is good too. It's a little bit chewy, but not like a gummy. How much fiber? 2 grams of fiber. I'm just wondering how much fruit fiber is actually in this versus just like the juice. So this doesn't have any added sugars. It's just the fruit sugars. I eat a lot of sugar. But a lot of it is fruit sugar. I eat a lot of fruit. So it's very tasty. Definitely doesn't need any added sugar. The flavor's really good and it's sweet enough with just the fruit. I like that. 5 out of 5. Okay. Let's try these cheese sticks, shall we? I feel like these would be really good with tomato soup, just as an idea before even tasting them. They seem like they'd be great with tomato soup. The picture on the back, ooh, that is a strong cheddar smell. Stinky. Picture on the back shows them with salsa and with like as croutons in a Caesar salad. So yeah, those look really crispy. I like all the different layers. It's actually harder than I thought it would be. More crunchy. I wonder if they would soften at all if you heated them like it suggests. Warm them in the oven. No, I don't think the oven would make them any softer. They're hard to eat because they want to break apart everywhere. I think the flavor is pretty good. You can definitely taste the sourdough, and it's a very real cheese flavor. I think maybe it's more the Asiago that I'm getting the tang from. Asiago and cheddar. Yeah, I think maybe the Asiago is more of the strong cheese flavor. I think they're... I'm gonna cough. I'll be right back. Okay. I survived. I'm back. I think they're pretty good, but I don't know. I don't love them actually. I don't know. They are pretty good. 4 out of 5 maybe. I do think they would go really, really well with tomato soup because tomato soup has sort of that sweetness that would kind of cut down the sharper aspects of the sourdough and the cheese. But they're kind of messy. I feel like if you were to dip them in soup, it would be easier to eat. And they'd be good like that. Okay. Next, let us try the toaster pastries. Pomegranate and cherry. And don't worry, none of these snacks will go to waste. Either I will eat them or my husband will, or he plays tennis with some people. So maybe he'll bring them to his tennis to give to his friends. Okay. Oh, I broke off a big piece. So yeah, it looks sort of like a healthy Pop-Tart. I know because it's organic. It's definitely not healthy, but it masquerading as healthy. So it has the little frosting on top and little crystals. Probably supposed to resemble pomegranate. And then if we break it open in the center. You can't really see too well, but have that cherry pomegranate filling. Let's see. It's delicious, very sweet. I'm trying to see if I can like differentiate that it is cherry pomegranate, and I'm having a hard time pulling out that flavor. Like, you could tell me it was strawberry, and I would believe you. Any red fruit. Yeah, I can't really tell that it's cherry pomegranate. I think just the overall sweetness is kind of covering what the actual fruits could be. And I don't know if there's actually any real fruit in here. Yep, cherry puree concentrate, apple puree concentrate, pomegranate juice concentrate. So it's in there. You just, it's really good though. And it would be probably better toasted. I like that. I'll probably finish this after the video. Very tasty. I love like pastry type things though. Desserts and stuff. So good. Okay. Let's try the apple fruit snacks. 5 out of 5 for the toaster pastries. Ooh. Strong apple smell. Oh, these are so cute. They're tiny. I didn't expect them to be that tiny. They're little apples. Oh, I love that. It's like little fruit leathers. So, I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be a gummy, but they're like thick little fruit leathers, which are really good. A flavor would be similar to like a chewy applesauce. I'm just seeing if this one does have added sugar out of curiosity. Apple flavor, citrus pectin, lemon juice concentrate, apple fiber. So it's interesting because I don't see sugar on the ingredient list, but it does say it has 11 grams of added sugar, so I'm not sure. Maybe that's part of the concentrate, but I think they would list sugar. These are good, and I like them because you can just like pop a bunch of them in your mouth. That's yummy. I'll definitely be eating more of these. Everything has been great so far. 5 out of 5. I think these would be good for kids too, because it seems like maybe they're a little bit healthier than like fruit snacks or something. Obviously not as good as just whole fruit, but something on the go for kids maybe. This might be a good option because it does have some fruit in there, and very easy to eat, and they're cute little shapes. That might be a good kid snack. Alright. let us try the chili spiced mangoes. So this one, this one's going to be the real toss-up of the bunch. I think everything else I was pretty sure that I would like, but this one I'm not entirely sure, just because these are not my typical flavors. Let's see. Ooh, they smell good. Smell like a craft store. Like, you know, where with the false flowers and stuff. That's what it smells like. It smells interesting. So we have the seasoning on the outside, chili powder, salt, some sugar, and then the dried mango. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It is a little spicy. I'm not great with spice, so if you like spice at all, you probably won't think it's really spicy. But I think it's a little bit spicy, tolerable for me. I like them. It's an interesting flavor. I think one of the downsides for me is that it is sweetened mango. I think that probably helps when they have that spice and salt on the outside. But I just don't love when they add extra sugar to dried fruit. I think it's sweet enough as is, and it also changes the texture and makes it more candied. But I like these. That'd be an interesting garnish on a drink. Like, I can see it with like an umbrella sticking through it, like the little toothpick umbrellas, holding it up out of like a mango margarita or something. I think that it would go really well with something like that. I sound like I just drink margaritas all day, every day. I don't. I very rarely have anything to drink, but I think that would go well. Very tasty. So this is funny because the serving size is a half cup, and I don't really know how you're supposed to like. I mean, I guess you could pour these into a cup, but it'd be hard to measure out in that way. It's also 40 grams if you're a food scale type of person, but I don't think I'd measure it out anyway, cup or otherwise. Okay, so I have a couple more. I have the bar, the cashier said was really good, so I have high hopes for this guy. Oh man, what are the? Yeah, it looks like those what are they? Peanut butter nutty buddies? I don't know. You'll know what I'm talking about. Like that wafer cookie, and it has like the peanut butter and chocolate flavor. It looks just like that. That's crispy. Oh, did I say 5 out of 5 for the mango? 5 out of 5. I love that. That's really good. It's very sweet. But I really like the peanut butter in it. I think I like this more than I would have liked the chocolate. And it has a good texture because it's not all just one consistency. I'm not sure what it is, but every once in a while I'm hitting something a little bit more crispy or crunchy. Almost like a peanut brittle. I don't think that's what it is, but It might be. I don't know if there's actual like peanut in there, but it has a good texture. It's very sweet, but not overwhelmingly sweet. I think the chocolate would just be just plain sweet. The cashier was right. That's delicious. I really like that. I'm trying to figure out what that is. The little extra crunchy bits. Peanut paste, sugar, whey powder, caramel. Caramel. So that's delightful. It's just little tiny bits of caramel in there, and you really can't differentiate it from the rest of it, but it gives it a really nice little crunch, which is different from the crisp of the rest of it. 5 out of 5. Delicious. I highly recommend. Okay, I have 2 more things. I have the Plantain Crisps. Oh gosh. So there's something interesting happening at the top. There's little crumbs all at the top. This must have been sitting upside down for a while. Okay. Yeah, these are really thin. They're more of like a potato chip texture, sort of similar to the everything but the bagel chips. So they're really good. I like that. Crumbs everywhere. Really good flavor. I like these. They're crispy like a potato chip, but when you start chewing them, they they have a different texture, sort of more smooth. I like them. Different flavor too, of course. More mellow. Not as salty. I like these a lot. I like them better than regular plantain chips because they're so thin. But they still have that plantain chip taste. 5 out of 5. And I do have one more item. I have to go grab it from the freezer, and I will be right back. And I am back. Okay. The last item are these mini hold the cone ice cream cones. Coffee bean flavor. They are, it says, grab hold of one of these cones. On second thought, don't just grab one, eat one. Each crispy chocolate cone is filled with coffee bean ice cream that's dipped in a chocolatey coating. Think you can eat just one? So, these are little minis. I've never had them, so I'm not sure exactly how small they are, but I think they're little teeny ones. So let me get this open. They had several different flavors there. I didn't spend too long looking at what the actual flavors were. Oh, they're so cute. Look. Look. Little tiny ice cream cones all in a row. But I think I'm sure they had vanilla and chocolate and the normal stuff, but these are coffee bean. So this is what they look like. Just little tiny ice cream. Get this back in here. This is a good size for a tiny little snack or a dessert if you're not too hungry and you just want something sweet. It's a good chocolate shell. This is dark chocolate, I think. Pretty sure. And then the coffee ice cream is really good. It's a very strong coffee flavor. I love it. I'm getting crumbs all over me. They're kind of messy. I have them all over my hands. I like their coffee ice cream a lot. It's not as sweet as some are, and it has a stronger coffee flavor. I can't actually drink coffee because caffeine really bothers me, but I do like coffee ice cream. That's so good. If you've made it this far, gosh, how long is this video? If you've made it this far, what's your favorite ice cream? My favorite when I was younger used to be black raspberry ice cream. I always get it in a cone. I like the ice cream stands. Chocolate on my finger. I feel like I grew up kind of near the beach, and it was pretty touristy sometimes. So ice cream stands, maybe it's a New England-y thing, because where I am now, like, we have soft serve some places, but I don't. Well, no, I guess there are places to get ice cream. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's very good. I wonder if the chocolate is also inside the cone. Trying to get a piece so I can see. Can't tell. Sorry if that was gross. I had to know, it's for science. I guess I'll know if the bottom of the cone has that little like chocolate plug that some of them have. I also like that the cone is like a chocolate flavor. And maybe it's because I've sampled all the other snacks already, but it's surprisingly satisfying for such a small amount of ice cream. There is chocolate in the bottom. I wanted to let you know right away, but then I was like, my mouth is so full. And that's really, really good. I really like these. A 6 out of 5. I think, in terms of the things that I tried today, This is far and away my favorite. It's so good. I highly suggest. If you like coffee ice cream, this flavor is amazing. If you don't, try one of the other flavors. Do I have stuff on my face? No, I don't think I have food on my face, but would you tell me if I have food on my face? I just sprayed water. Oh my gosh, I promise I am not this much of a mess usually when I eat. I think it's just all of the crunchy stuff with all the crumbs and so many things lying around. So this would be my favorite, followed by everything but the bagel chips. Really liked these. And then my least favorite would be these cheese sticks, but I might just have to find the way to eat them. Like, they're probably not a by themselves type of thing. They probably would be better with soup or something. Everything else was very, very good. Okay. Well, thank you so much for exploring these Trader Joe's snacks with me. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you've tried any of these, let me know in the comments. If you have other favorites from Trader Joe's, let me know. I have done one Trader Joe's video previously, and that has some of my more stable items in it, I think. These are just things I've never tried before and looked interesting, and a lot of these aren't things I would eat on an everyday basis, but I do love snacks, so I'll sprinkle them in here and there. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope this was relaxing to you. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos kind of like this. I don't think this will be something I do regularly just because eating ASMR isn't really my thing, but I did have fun trying these new snacks with you. Okay.